We have recently decided to discontinue our service of letting Google screw us. A couple years ago, I almost lost this YouTube channel and all its contents because of Google's draconian two-step verification process. Well, it took me about a month, but I was finally able to get back into it. And now I'm dealing with a similar accessibility issue with a Google Ads account that I administer for my dad. I imagine that there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of Google users who have been locked out of their own accounts. And I can't get into the account, yet they are still charging me every month for the ads that we display. So I can't get in to change any of the ads. I can't get in to cancel the account if I wanted to. And I've already spent about 3 weeks trying to get back into it. Well, I think I may have found a way to get back into the Google Ads account, similar to how I got back into this YouTube account. I will discuss that a little later in the video. Meanwhile, I've decided, for all the hassle and time that I've spent just trying to access my own account, I am going to bill Google, and I will continue billing them until I get back into my account. There's my bill, and here's the cover letter I wrote. Dear Google, thank you for signing up for a premium service of letting Google screw us 6 ways from Sunday. Unfortunately, our free trial for getting screwed by Google officially ended on January 1st, 2024, and your account is now in arrears. As you may recall, you signed up for this service in June 2021, when you locked us out of our own account by instituting a ludicrous two-step verification system in which, if we have changed phone numbers and are no longer able to receive two-step verification at the old phone number, there is seemingly no conceivable way to get back into our account, even though we continue to pay Google for that account. Please note here that we were forced to change phone numbers in the spring of 2021 after our old phone number, which was administered by Google Fi, got hacked and was being used nefariously. After speaking with your esteemed Google Fi specialists about how to address the hacked phone number, they sagaciously concluded that the only solution was to change phone numbers. That's when the fun began. Because our old phone number was associated with hundreds of online accounts, we spent hours and hours going into these accounts and diligently changing our phone number. But guess what? We missed some. With every other company aside from Google, getting past two-step verification meant having to spend a few minutes on the phone with a specialist, and voila, we were able to access our account again. Not Google, though. Oh no. Google is so effing secure that they would rather ensure that nobody, not even the account owner, can get into their account. Because it is impossible to talk directly with a real person on the phone at Google, one is forced to conduct an online chat with severely underpaid workers from Bumfrickistan, whose primary advice is to log into your account and disable two-step verification. After about 15 minutes of back and forth about how this is a catch-22, the whole point here is that you can't log into your account. They invariably suggest that you contact Google's help community. After hours and days and weeks of slowly working your way up the caste system of Google employees, maybe you're chatting with an underpaid worker on a remote Caribbean isle now. You think you've almost achieved access to your account, only to find yourself back at the inevitable, sorry, just start a new account. Really, you think, is Google allowed to lock us out of an account that we've spent countless hours building and that we're still paying for, with no recourse for making any changes or canceling the account? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So once again, Google, we thank you for being a part of our royally screwed package. Our initial setup fees are $1,000, due immediately. Additionally, we charge $100 a month for this service, and because your free trial ended on 12/31/23, your current account balance is $1,100. Hereafter, we will bill you $100 every month in perpetuity. If you wish to cancel this service, simply enter the code that we have sent to some random number in the universe, and you will be able to access your account and cancel the service. If you can't receive the code at that random number, simply log into your account and disable two-step verification. If for some odd reason that doesn't work, you can call our toll-free number, 1-800-SCREW-ME. But please note that we no longer offer phone service for these accounts. You may then want to try an online chat with one of our happiness specialists in the gulags of Norilsk, Siberia. We pay them in cigarettes. They will engage you in a chat for a number of hours before they advise you to try posting to the Screw Me community or look for answers in the Screw Me help section. If you can't find your answer there, we suggest that you simply start a new account with us. Please note, however, that you can never cancel your current account, and you are required to continue paying us $100 a month
forever and ever.
Finally, unfortunately, we have recently decided to discontinue our service of letting Google screw us. If you look at the fine print in our initial contract, though, you will see that even in the event of discontinued service, you are under an indefinite obligation to pay us for that discontinued service. If we do not receive the initial payment of $1,100 by 2/15/24, you will be charged late fees. Continued failure to pay your dues will result in your plan being shifted to our new plan.
The Screw You Google plan.
Don't be evil, bros. So how did I get back into this YouTube account and hopefully back into the ads account? Well, it involves navigating the labyrinthine Google support system, and eventually you find a specialist via email, and they start a case number, and at some point in both cases they say they have disabled two-step verification. And then you may see that it does not seem like two-step verification is disabled because they're still sending the code to a phone number you don't have anymore. In both instances is when they said they had disabled two-step verification and I couldn't go through the normal route still. I hit the button that said forgot password. And at that point, they sent a verification code to the email, which is what I wanted them to do in the first place. And in the case of my YouTube channel, I was able to get back in right away at that point to my account. In the case of this Google Ads account, I was able to get to a point where it said, we will send you another verification code in 30 days via email. We just have to verify that it's you. I'll post an update in the description below about whether that actually did work for me to get into this account, and also whether I get any kind of response from Google about the bill I sent them. And then, when you get to the I'm not a robot part and you have to click on, hundreds of different fire hydrants and bicycles and stuff until you that's just to get to your password place, and then you put your password in, and then it says, hey, we've sent two-step verification to your phone number that you haven't had for 3 years. That's pretty frustrating. But I think they have gotten away from their original model of don't be evil, and now it's do the right thing, taken from Spike Lee movie.